Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 34. We're playing Final Factory and we have now uranium is churning along, and for anyone who's like really careful about using or doing anything or using nuclear power before you have accumulated the 40, I'm not so worried. I mean, I have 6, I have 3 more here, so I have 9 already. Of course I'm not starting using them, but it's a start. I really like this icon. This here. It looks really nice. Okay, so the other real big problem in the base that we also have to not forget about is the complete lack of iron, which also now starts to affect steel quite severely. So that means that's on the short list of to do. I also need to clear this out. There's something. I need to bring it in here and just do it. However, we need to get our nuclear power solved because that will give us a lot of breathing room. So let's figure out what we need. The rules are, I need 2 of these. I had 2 of these. That's 4 nuclear reactors. Oh, hold on. Let's start by getting the blueprint. I have taken the blueprint that I used in my previous episodes. It looks like this. 4 reactor nuclear setup, and it's belted. I will convert it from belted to being botted because the belted actually uses quite a lot of fuel on the belts. And since I am botting things, well, no point in having belts. But that's still pretty good one up here. So what we need to figure out what we need for. Oh, where is it? It is. I'll put it into my here. That one. And now we need to figure out what we need. Here, how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 84. Let's see. Let's confirm. Come on, there it is. 84 and 86 of the small ones. One, two, three, four, five. Too much. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14. That's 86. Great. And heat exchangers, I think that's 48 if I recall correctly. 48, yes, indeed. Take 1 stack and hand 2 back. What else? Do I need more of them? Only when we get to the Covarex, right? Covarex is... it doesn't say where it is. I think it's in one of these. Anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do we need in the blueprint? We need an awful lot of these. Great. And of course we need a lot of undergrounds and normal belts. That's actually going to be a bit of an issue. Got some? We also bring a few of these along. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 200, so we're up to 500 at our site. That's a bit stupid amount, isn't it? That is pretty stupid amount. There. I would just need 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Boom. Get the pipes. Pipe. How many pipes? Many and many. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically only 8, only 7, but I really need it. And then we need to get our car and head out there because now we need to build it. Alright, robot, I hope you're ready to do some massive construction because that's what's gonna happen now. I don't think I'll be having more than one of these these nuclear power plants. I could have, maybe I'll get to, but no more than that. Okay, let's see. This. So should I bake it here or here? Or should I make it up here and then drag the pipes longer? The car as well. Let's see. This one. And I will have room for one more below if needed. I definitely need to... Oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna use this one because it's belted. Go. Go, robots. What I do need though is removing all of this. Oh, this is horrible. And I'm gonna get stuck in here. It's a really annoying way of doing it by building something and then removing it afterwards. And now I can't get out, if I recall correctly. I think there's no way of getting out from this. And afterwards I'll explain what all of this is. First we'll just clean it up. Oh, I could actually squeeze through there. Great. Squeeze. Squeeze. Nice. There's actually a bit of extra room here. I'm not one to let that slide. We'll just use it for this, which means I'll probably not be able to move around in here anymore. Really? So it's not even symmetrical in that regard. Okay. Here? What about on this side? Yeah, it's not even symmetrical there. Interesting. Okay, but what I did was just add 4 more storage. That's good. And at a cost? I don't think so. And the green one. Copy. Paste. None of this is powered because, yeah, no worries. We are going to get a provider and a requester. This will request fuel. How much fuel? Not 50, just 10. No reason to overdo it. This one, okay, so the nuclear power plant is always producing. These reactors, as long as they're fuel, they will be heating things up. And that means if you're not consuming all the power will be lost. And that means you're using more fuel and therefore more the light green U-235 fuel, and there's no point in doing that. So instead what you should do is I put in some wiring. And to make sure that these are actually part of it. So what I'm doing is I take all of the barrels here, or all of these storage. Oh no, hold on. Back again. So when this one's always producing, then it produces the steam. If it cannot perform it here, then it'll just flow through and fill up all of these tanks around here. That's all fine, but it'll still be continuing to produce. So what I'm doing is setting up this one. So it only stacks 1. And it only enables when the steam is less than 50,000. That means it will heat up and it'll continue to heat up. And then it'll stop inserting because it's more than 50,000 stored. And then it'll go up to, I think it's about 850,000 with what I just added here. So 850,000 steam. Once that's up and running, the reactors will stop working because they run out of fuel. They'll be cooling down, and by the time they cool down, they'll start using the steam. The steam will flow back into the turbines and be used there. It works really, really well. So that's there, there, and there, and it's kind of a good way of saving materials. Oh, actually, there's another interesting thing. Can you reach from out here? Nope. Can you reach from here? Yes, you can. That one can reach. And from down here as well? They can reach the other ones, but it cannot go into one location. Actually, a bit of a shortcoming here. This could get one closer, yeah? Which would then exactly hit the middle. And this one would also exactly not hit the middle. One off. What about here? Nope. It's one off. And it's because of that one. Oh, hold on, hold on. I think there's a solution. If I could only get out of here. Aha! No. There. Now this one, do they all need to have it both sides? Well, no, not really. This one just won't be able to get rid of it. Or it could be like this, but then the other one won't be able to. Unless I do it this way. There are some really complex ways that this is flowing. There. Means at this point I can make this. And that one as well. I can pick this up and power it up. Now that's part of the same network. Great. Copy. Oh. Paste. Paste. And paste. So we get our nuclear power. This is not inserted. Why is it not inserted? Because it does not have any power. Why does that not have any power? Okay, because I actually did not. There. There we go. Now it starts inserting. Well, that's actually more interesting because it inserted everything at once. Reaches halfway in, and that reaches the other halfway in. Good. Now I see if I can find my way out again. Nope, not that way. There. Now it doesn't work though, because I don't have any fuel. Or not enough fuel. Or I don't have any water. Water is kind of important for this. Do I want this to be... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 with the last one I'm bringing in now. That means I need to go to this location and figure out how to get 8 located here. This water thing is not one of my favorite parts. 5. I am of the belief that if I took those 2 out, I could place 1 more. which means I need to find stone, more stone, and some more, and some more. Right, I got lost in the forest. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Okay. Crazy. I think it's easier to start with this one down here because that one is going to be really straightforward. It just needs to go here. Please don't blow up the factory. Please don't throw grenades at the nuclear power plant. It seems like a reasonable request, doesn't it? And we should expect to see some not so friendly biters. This hooked up? Nope. Now it is. Here? I don't need any extra. There we go. Now it's technically working. And from the side, yep, it's... This is the craziest part about nuclear power, and this is why it doesn't scale. I don't think this is well done by the devs. I think this is an oversight that is turning into a annoying design, because we are all ecstatic about nuclear power when it got here, and it was kind of fun, but then you start saying, yeah, with this amount, you remember my modular megabase, it's kind of absurd to have 64 lanes running next to each other just to feed some power. And yes, it's fine, but it's too much and it hurts the updates. No sense of aesthetics here. Just keep going in here. Good. I will do it that way as well. Wonder if I have enough. Probably not. It does have a tendency to use a bit more than you foresee. Go. Nope, that was not it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whatever. $46 is definitely not enough. Got it. And the next. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one. Good. So that's a lot of piping we did here. And you, my friend, are coming in. not synchronized with the others because this is just a mess. I hope no one has any pipe fetish about how these should work, because that's how they should look and aesthetic and all that, but because that's not the case. Another reason why I'm not so fan of nuclear. This is now working. I have, at this point, 200,000. So let's have a look at how this one works. This is still burning through all the fuel, and it will continue to do so. It takes 2 minutes to process one of those, so it has 8 minutes more. It will be burning some because this is not enough. This is just steadily increasing because I'm not using very much power. I will need to switch these off until for now. First, though, we are going to secure the perimeter with more of these beautiful little ones. Oops. Nope. They cannot be... Can, but they should not be tiled like that. Boom. I don't know if we need to protect that. I don't think so. But I guess we'll find out. There. Oh, I'm now running out of those. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Let's make it consistent and always get 50 of those when I'm back in my location. Cool. I like it. This perimeter defense is probably not as important anymore. Therefore, I can take that one instead, and then accept that there are 2 missing. Great. I will then take accumulate and go. That is basically it. Oh, actually not it, because I could also be attacked from the top. Let's have a look at how many we have. We have 12 now. This is now starting to work, starting to be consumed. We actually need... Oh, did I actually get the reprocessing? No, I did not. Well, then maybe you should get that first, because that does not require any blue circuits, so could do that. Let's have a look. Yeah, just convert it back. Easy. Let's head back to the base, because now we have solved our power issues for a long time. Actually quite nice to see that. This one, get a nuclear reactor. I am sure you have been waiting ages for me to solve that instead of just mucking about. See? Oh, that one actually got attacked. That's very nice to see. Right, so we're starting to stretch out the base. What about pollution-wise? Okay, it's the nuclear power is not polluting very much. But we do need... Oh yeah, that's fine. Go all the way up. And here we will wire things up in a clever way, because the best way to stop this is simply stop the flow of water. So we're going to stop the flow of water by using an accumulator. How exactly? This accumulator can output... Okay, well, it doesn't really show. Boom. This accumulator is now outputting signal A, and that's the recharge level. So for example here, it's now at 100% because this is 100%. So if I wire this one in here, can I actually change this icon? Oh, you can change the icon. Nice. Here, if this one will only enable when signal A, that's the charge level, is less than 20%. Yeah? So now this one has stopped and there's no water coming in. I'm going to do exactly the same at this location. Put an accumulator. Remember, all accumulators are part of the same network. So they will all have the same, except for the first day when they might not be charging. There. These are now disabled. They should be disabled. Okay, now they're disabled. Why are we... Okay, we're just seeing it decrease, which it never should be. And boom, empty. Nice. And over here, we do the same. The water we have. I can let this service both. Yeah. That sound, least favorite sound in the world. Good. We have now managed to do exactly this, and that should put a much smaller strain. That should actually stop using this. Attack, attack, attack. Ooh, they're blue ones. Nice. And there's a lot of things that are needing repairs. That's unfortunately something we're gonna have to accept for a bit. Oh, fortunately, that one was not done. How much is missing? That part. Okay. All right. I am quite happy by the fact that now we've solved our power. This one is just steadily going down because there's still some work being done. They still have some water in it, I would imagine. Maybe up here. Yeah, there's still some. They still have a bit of water left, but they are just dying down now. No water. And if we look at the power, it is dwindling and done. Now we are no longer using any coal at all. We are going straight nuclear. And it's steadying. It's very steady at this point. And let's have a look at our right here. These are idle. No, they're not. They're still burning because they still have... this is 831, which is the max. So at this point, I'm unfortunately wasting power. I could add way more storage, but it's not that important, to be honest. Really not that important. But what I am doing, I'm not just letting these two go down to 0. What about our content? Here I have now 15. Slowly getting there. Definitely getting to the 40 way before I'm going to get to the cover X, because the cover X is giving us a bit of issues because of the blue circuits. But if we look at the blue circuits, to be fair, the blue circuits are very dead because there is no green circuits. Well, no green circuits because copper is good, iron is bad. Iron is the next thing on our to-do list. We definitely need to scale this up very significantly. And we're going to do that either with this location or with this location, or maybe with both. It's an option. But that's not going to be in this episode. This episode is done. And I'll be taking a break. So we will be back tomorrow with another episode. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.